We're really looking forward to another year with a lot of our guys back in our program with year two under our coaching staff, and now we've got guys who have been through a year together. Specifically, we've got 3 returning starters that essentially played huge minutes for us and came close to starting every game for us. I'm expecting a big year out of them, both from a production standpoint and just from a leadership and experience role. But we've got Mason Vires back. He was a junior college All-American when we got him. Now, honorable mention, All-Heart last year, our leading scorer, returning, big physical primary handler. He's had a really good offseason. He's a tireless worker. We love how he gets in the gym and sets the tone for our guys in creating culture by his work ethic and ability to lead by example, and he's hyper-competitive. I think his game is just going to continue to grow as he gets comfortable and as he gets to showcase things that he works so hard on so that he can be as good of a player as he can be. We've also got Thaddeus Newby coming back. Thad's had a great career here, 2-time All-Heart. Hopefully he gets to have a proud senior campaign and add another All-Heart recognition to his resume. And he's just a couple games away from scoring over 1,000 points, so that's pretty rare air that you get a chance to do that. And we expect big things out of him. He was our best shooter last year. He's continued to work on his ability to do more than just that and expand his range, but we're excited to see him back in the blue and white. He's been a great representative of our program. Troy Green, a big-time athletic forward for us. I think one of the best defenders in the league. He does so much to impact the game, and even at times when it doesn't show up in the box score. But he's capable of switching on and guarding multiple guys if we look to do that defensively. For him, some things that we look for this year is he's got to stay out of foul trouble. He had a great role for us and was very productive in minutes. We got to keep him on the floor longer. And then we also think that Troy can be more of an offensive threat for us. We're excited about him just being comfortable and being more of a focal point of us offensively, of getting him touches so that we can play off him. We also had guys come off the bench for us last year that helped us win games and had a big impact. Jacob Happel was probably our 4th guy of these returners that was essentially in our top 8 on an every game basis. But Jacob, really, really hard worker. He's continued to gain strength in the weight room, and he's got the ability to stretch the floor for us. I thought last year he made huge strides over the course of the year defensively. We got to see him come out and rebound the ball, and that'll be an area that we focus on with him as he can rebound and add to his ability to stretch the floor and guard multiple positions. We've got a lot of confidence in him. Jerrid Cosby. Jerrid had a tough end to last year. Got sick, unfortunately had to be held out of the end of our season. But Jerrid was big for us, especially when we saw teams that maybe went a little bit smaller or played some zone. He's a great playmaker and decision maker from a guy who's essentially a bigger guard. But we love his leadership, how vocal he is, the urgency that he shows on a daily basis to compete. I think all those things are going to pay off for him as he hopes to gain more of a role on an every night basis inside of our program. Javier March, we think he's set up to have a great junior year. I think he's by far playing the best basketball of his career. I think he looks more confident. He's gained weight and strength. He's a legitimate 6'9". He's worked hard on his ability to shoot it and stretch the floor some, as well as be physical with his back to the basket. There's not a lot of people who have his skill set and ability to move that are 6'9". So we hope that he can be physically a rim protector and definitely somebody who can guard bigger opponents and help us match up in that way, as well as rebound. Grant Fisher is another junior for us. Grant's a really athletic forward. He's shooting the ball really well. He's definitely improved in that, and that's going to be something that we stress. We got a lot of guys competing for similar roles, and the ability to put the ball in the basket always makes a big difference, and he's shooting it really well. He's always a guy that we count on for energy. Got to play a little bit late in the year last year, even with our bench shortened. Finished out playing here in a late home game late in the year, and I hope he takes some confidence from that, getting back into the rotation. And then we love his athleticism, competitiveness. Like I said, ability to stretch the floor. He's somebody last year we never doubted his attitude, effort, and approach on a daily basis, and I think he continued to improve even when he maybe wasn't getting the minutes that he hoped. So I hope that he continues to to grow in that regard as he looks to expand his role for us this year as well. Jose Fernandez, Pepe, had a tough end to last year. You know, he and Jerrid both had some adversity to overcome, but Pepe, with his knee injury, second semester, wasn't able to finish the year for us. So he's in the process of rehabbing. You want to talk about a great teammate and always somebody who gives his best to our program on a daily basis. It's going to take him a little time, but we've got confidence because of the type of worker that he is, that he'll come back from it. And, you know, he's a bigger guard with length and a high motor and can guard multiple spots on the floor. So, you know, we're just supporting him right now, and hopefully he comes back healthy here soon. Then you've got Kevin, or KJ King, for us, who is actually our lone player from our developmental roster that we have promoted heading into this season. KJ's a tough, physical, defensive-minded guard who loves to compete. The things that stuck out to us watching him play and grow last year in our program were his ability to shoot the ball, his ability to guard and his hunger to guard, and just general competitiveness, and then his love for the game. He's a guy who's in the gym all the time. We're really excited about giving him an opportunity to now prove himself at the varsity level after having a good developmental season last year. But overall, these 9 returners, they're going to be instrumental for us as we now pull along also 9 incoming freshmen. They've done a great job already in the 3 weeks that we've been together, both on and off the floor. I think they've made our new guys feel welcome, and they're really making a concerted effort to teach them our values and our culture, and they've been tremendous. Our work ethic's been great. You know, it hadn't been a long amount of time for us to get going, but they've done a great job here as we start the year off, as we try and all learn and continue to get comfortable as fast as we can, because November 1st and the season thereafter is going to be here quickly. But we're really excited to work with them. I think our talent is good across the board, and I think that we've got a group of men who are focused on improvement on a daily basis, and if we can do that consistently, then I love the direction that our program is going and that this team is headed for this season.